You know, something I said on the way up, and I was saying it before, that I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm putting up my own money. I don't know if it's worth it. I'll let you know in about a year from now or less. But I think it means a lot. And the reason is all of these people that I'm running against, and that includes the Republicans and the Democrats, they're not doing it the way I'm doing it. When Hillary gets money from the oil industry and all the other industries, when Kasich gets money from the people he's getting money, they totally control him, believe me. When Cruz, Lion Ted, when he gets money, believe me, Lion Ted, Bible. He lies. I never saw a guy lie like him. I've met a lot tougher than him, but I've never seen anyone lie like Lion Ted. But you know, when he gets money from the banks and he gets money from oil and gas and he gets money from everything, believe me, they have him, folks. They have him. I get money from me. I really am here for one reason, to represent you. To represent you. Believe me. I met Vince Lombardi once, I mean a number of times, but I met him once, and he was with three of his players. I was a very young guy. It was at a restaurant. And these three players were tough cookies. I better not mention their names, and two of them are friends of mine. And they played for your team. And I'll tell you, they were great players. And Vince Lombardi was not a big guy, and he walked in and he was angry. And he was just so angry, you could see. And he came over to the table, and he saw these three big guys. They were like twice his size. They could have swatted him. And he looked at him. I won't tell you what he did, because he actually grabbed one by the shirt, but I won't say that. See, today you're not allowed to do that, right? And then he left. He gave him a little bit of a earful. And then he left. And I want to tell you, this big, strong friend of mine, he weighed like 250 then, which 250 then is big. That's like 310 now, right? This was a long time ago. And he left, stormed out. And this guy was sitting here shaking. And I said, you know, I said to myself, the reason that Vince was able, and I had a great respect for him as a coach, and I love Bill Belichick. There are certain people you have to respect as coaches, right? They have to respect. And I said it at one of my other meetings. Tom Brady's a friend of mine. He thinks your quarterback is great, okay? Nice, right? Do you think he's great too? You think your quarterback is great, right? Or Tom told me that. So I think that's a nice thing to say. But Vince Lombardi, the reason he got away with it is winning. He won. If he didn't win, he couldn't get away with it. If he didn't win, he wouldn't be able to get that kind of almost fear, but respect, but fear from big, strong, powerful players. But he won. By that time, he had won many times. And the respect that they had for him was incredible. Now, we don't win. The United States doesn't win anymore. We don't win a war. We can't beat ISIS. We don't win a trade. China's cleaning our clock. Mexico, they laugh at us. They think we're all stupid because our leaders do such stupid things. Mexico, Japan, Vietnam, India, any nation, name a nation, they do well. Name a nation, doesn't make any difference. And they do well, and more I think about it, the more I realize, they do well for a very specific reason. Not that the politicians are so stupid, and many of them are, but many of them aren't. But because the politicians take tremendous campaign contributions from people representing certain other parts of the world or certain companies that are involved in certain other parts of the world, and they do things that are not in your best interests. So when I say I'm self-funding, I don't take money. I have turned down more money, I'll bet, that any human being has ever turned down for a political run. I mean, it has to be. Because frankly, everybody takes money. We are right now sitting on a bubble that's going to explode, and it's going to be a real bad situation. And we better get rid of the debt, and we better straighten ourselves out, because we have debt on debt on debt. And one of the things, we're going to talk about a few of those things because it affects you very much. And I know you have a lot of small business owners here, probably a couple of big business owners here. But we have to get rid of it. We're going to start with Obamacare, too. Obamacare is a killer for you and for the country. It's a killer. Obamacare is too expensive for the country to afford, and it doesn't work. By the way, for you, it doesn't work. For anybody. You go 45, 55% increases this year. People are telling me they've never seen anything like it. It folds. It closes up. Obamacare in the year 17 will close up. You can't make it. So when you have it, just remember it's no good anyway. But we'll terminate it far before that, and we will end up with a great health care plan that will cost you less money and be much, much better. We're going to start winning again. I hope on Tuesday you go out, you vote for me. I will not let you down, I promise. You will never see anything like you're going to see. I promise. So on Tuesday, go out and vote. It'll be the greatest vote you've ever made, and we are going to start winning again. We will make America great again. I love you. Thank you. We will build a wall. Who's going to pay for the wall? Mexico. Who? Mexico. Now, Mexico, by the way, sure as you're sitting here,